When it comes to self-defense weapons, what do you like to carry? Obviously, most people carry an everyday carry knife. It's gonna be something simple, nice little folder, right? Spyderco Para 3. It's a great knife, and I carried it for years. However, your needs are going to fit differently depending on what you do. You're an everyday Joe, that's going to work. That's going to be fine. You work something where it's in the field, you're going to need a blade that's going to suit your every need, right? Now the question is, do you want to carry a karambit style? Because those are great. Let's say you have your gun on your right side, you carry this on your left side, you wanted to use some weapon retention, you can put your finger into that hole, pull it out, make your attack, back up, be able to reposition yourself to a more tactical advantage. Wonderful. I like it. However, karambits are good, and they're also not good. The way that they're positioned, especially a full tang one like this, you have all this to catch on things, to be sticking out, for someone to take. The sheath that this comes in has a button snap, so you got to worry about unsnapping that button. If you were to go with just like something like this, where you pull it out of the pocket, again, in my previous videos we've talked about it, where, you know, feels great flicking that flipper open, it's all good and dandy, but if you're carrying it in your pocket, right, let's say we reverse the pocket switch and we have it on this side and we pull it out, right, you're not in any position to do anything. You might be able to you know, whip it out like that, but still, every second matters in a situation where you need to pull this out in self-defense or in a weapon retention scenario. Every second. You go something like this, right? Single ring, it's very locked in there, so no one's taking it. Pull it out, make your move, back up. This is great. I like it. I actually love this blade. My only issue, and the reason I don't carry this one every day at work, is because the sheath is too big to go and fit inside MOLLE. It could clip onto the outside of MOLLE, sure, but then you have all of this sitting exposed. And again, I mean, I love this knife. That's just why I'm not carrying it on work. Again, you go with, you know, like I brought out before, wherever I put it. Nope, we're losing knives now. There they are. You know, flipper style, you can go bigger flipper style, go with a Spyderco Police. It's definitely gonna poke some holes, but you gotta get the knife out. And you can train and train and train, but when in a high stress situation hits like that, your fine motor skills go to shit. So what do I carry? Well, lately, as my everyday carry, on duty or off duty, I've been carrying my little Microtech Hera 2 Mini. Quick deployment, it's great, it's sharp, it's reliable, I love it. So it's always in my pocket when I'm off duty or when I'm on duty. And I'm sure that'll change. It'll change, I'll fluctuate and rotate on different knives that I have, but I genuinely really like carrying this so far, right? So I've been having that. The other one is the Benchmade SOCP Dagger by Greg Thompson. Not crazy steel, 440C, stainless, but it does the job. It does exactly what its need be. Low profile, you don't have to worry about any curves, anything sticking out. The sheath comes all the way up to the ring, so all that's exposed is this ring, okay? So as I was saying before, it's very low profile if you're wearing it on your vest like this. And I placed it to where I can grab it with both hands, right? All I gotta do is just feel for that ring and pull. Now the reason I like this blade, and I didn't come up with this myself, I was actually taught it by my father, is that if you're having to keep your weapon inside of its holster, someone's trying to get your gun, you're struggling, you're doing all that weapon retention stuff they teach you, right? You could throw headbutts, whatever. It's not jagging, right? You can't reach for your taser and get a good deploy, whatever it needs to be. You can't do it. You reach for this guy, stab, 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 poke, 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 however you want to call it. Back up, get your distance. Now you can draw. Okay? The other thing I like about it is even while it's in your hand, you have the movement of your hands because of that ring hole. You're not having to worry about some curved blade slicing out your wrists while you're doing it. It's there. Okay? It's great because let's say I needed to with my right hand for some reason, right? I don't know, I'm on the ground, whatever. I gotta grab it with my right hand. I grab it with my right hand, I do business, I back up. I don't have to worry about resheathing it. I don't have to worry about dropping my knife and then leaving it for the person I'm in a fight with. I can grab my gun. Sorry, I don't got keepers on. I can grab my gun and hold the gun while I'm holding the knife. So again, I'm going to business. Now I can get my gun out. And I never dropped my knife. Plus, it's great because you can just fidget with it. It's honestly one of my favorite knives, and I carry it to work every day. You can go Doc Holliday on that shit. Now, like I said, these are the two that I've been carrying. Okay? I've only been carrying the Microtech for month, 2 months. But I've loved every minute of it. It's great. I've been carrying this guy since I started. That's a little over 2 years now. And I will probably continuously carry it because of the reasons I showed. They're both wonderful knives. I would love to hear what you guys carry for an everyday carry. I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts on other knives or weapons that you would help in a weapon retention scenario or a self-defense scenario, anything like that. Love to hear of it. One of the important things, though, that you need to remind yourself of is you don't need any of these. Anything can be used as a weapon. Seriously. When it comes down to it, anything can be used as a weapon. A pencil.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil.
A teacup. A keyboard. Whatever need be. And to remember, in everything I've talked about in this video, is do not bring a knife to a gunfight. That'll get you killed.